Have you ever felt the stiffness in your joints at late night? You really want to sleep, but you can't because of it. Or maybe it takes a little longer to bend down to take off your shoes and go to bed. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. For many people, as the years go by, arthritis and joint pain become part of daily life. But what if I told you that there's a way to gently ease that discomfort, move more freely, and even improve your joint health without needing intense exercise or medication? In this video, we're going to explore something called gentle movement therapy, a practice that's particularly helpful for seniors dealing with arthritis or other joint issues. Gentle movement therapy isn't about pushing your body to extremes. It's about finding ways to move that feel good, reduce stiffness, and build strength without straining yourself. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how small, gentle movements can make a big difference in how your joints feel and how you move throughout your day. It's all about working with your body, not against it, and bringing a little more ease into your life. So let's dive right into the first part of gentle movement therapy. But before we start, take a moment and just check in with how your body feels right now. Notice any areas of stiffness, tightness, or pain. And don't worry, we're going to help you work through that. Now, let's start with the most basic yet important principle of gentle movement therapy: breathing and awareness. Often, when we're in pain or feeling discomfort, we forget about the power of our breath. You might not realize it, but your breathing has a direct impact on your body's ability to relax and release tension. By learning to breathe deeply and mindfully, you can calm your nervous system, reduce muscle tightness, and help improve joint mobility. Think about it like this. When you breathe deeply, you send signals to your body that everything is okay. You activate the part of your nervous system responsible for relaxation, and this can help ease both mental and physical tension. So let's try this together for a moment. Wherever you are, sit comfortably, close your eyes if you'd like, and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a second or two, then gently exhale through your mouth. Again, breathe in slowly. Hold, and breathe out. You can feel the difference already, right? It's subtle, but it's there. When you focus on your breath, it can ease pain and help you be more aware of how your body feels. This simple practice of mindful breathing is the foundation for all the gentle movements that come next. It's like setting the stage for the rest of your body to follow suit. Now that we've laid the groundwork with mindful breathing, let's move into the second key part of gentle movement therapy: gentle stretching. Stretching doesn't have to be about reaching for your toes or holding a position for a long time. It's about moving your body slowly and gently, just enough to feel a stretch, not a strain. Many people think they have to stretch intensely to get results, but that's just not true. Especially when dealing with arthritis or joint pain, gentle, controlled stretches are more effective and safer. Let's try something simple. Sitting in your chair, place one hand on your knee and gently straighten one leg out in front of you. Don't force it. Just let your leg extend until you feel a slight stretch in the back of your leg. You don't need to push yourself. Just hold for a few seconds and then release. You should feel some lengthening but not any sharp pain. This is a basic movement that helps to improve the flexibility around your knees and hips, which is especially important as we age. Another great stretch involves your arms and shoulders. Sit up tall and slowly raise both arms above your head, reaching for the sky. It doesn't matter how high you go. It's about the movement, not the end point. Hold for a few seconds, then gently lower your arms back down. Stretching your arms and shoulders regularly can help with mobility and reduce stiffness, particularly in the shoulders and neck area, which many of us tend to forget about. Stretching is a practice you can do every day, and it can be done at your own pace. The goal isn't to become super flexible. It's about improving the range of motion and relieving tightness in your muscles and joints. The last gentle movement that can help ease joint pain and improve mobility is chair yoga. Now, I know when you hear yoga, You might think of those fancy poses or bending your body into shapes that look impossible, but chair yoga is far from that. Chair yoga is simply using the support of a chair to perform gentle, flowing movements that help you stretch and strengthen your body, all while being seated. It's perfect for people with arthritis or anyone who's worried about balance. Here's a simple chair yoga move you can try. Sit comfortably in your chair with your feet flat on the floor and your back straight. Slowly lift one arm above your head, then gently tilt to the side, feeling a stretch along your side. Hold for a moment, then slowly return to the starting position. Switch to the other side. This movement helps open up your sides and stretch your torso, which can relieve stiffness in the lower back and hips. As you do these movements, remember to focus on your breath. Move slowly and mindfully, paying attention to how your body feels. If something feels too much, don't hesitate to back off a little. This isn't about pushing yourself. It's about moving in a way that feels good to you. Now that we've covered breathing, stretching, and chair yoga, we're already on the right path to helping your joints feel better and improving your overall mobility. These gentle movements don't require a lot of time, but they can make a world of difference when done consistently. Next, we'll dive deeper into how we can use these movements not just to feel better today, but also to strengthen our bodies over time. Now that we've covered the basics of breathing, gentle stretching, and chair yoga, let's dive into a couple more techniques that can really enhance your joint health. These are movements and habits that you can integrate into your daily routine, making it easier to manage arthritis and stiffness without feeling overwhelmed. The next principle of gentle movement therapy that we're going to focus on is strengthening your muscles. I know what you might be thinking. Strength training? That sounds too intense for me. But don't worry. Strengthening doesn't mean lifting heavy weights or pushing your body to its limits. It's about gently building muscle to support your joints, which can actually reduce pain and improve mobility over time. Here's the thing. Our muscles act as a cushion for our joints. When our muscles are strong, they help protect our joints from excess strain. So, even a little bit of strengthening can go a long way. The good news is that you don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment to do this. You can use your own body weight to build strength, slowly and gently. One simple exercise you can do is a seated leg raise. Sit up straight in your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Slowly extend one leg out in front of you, keeping it straight, and hold it for a few seconds. You should feel the muscles in your thigh working. Slowly lower your leg back down and repeat with the other leg. Start with just a few repetitions, and as you get stronger, you can add more. This exercise helps strengthen the muscles around your knees and hips, which is key for reducing joint pain. Another great way to strengthen your muscles is by doing seated marches. Sit comfortably in your chair and slowly lift one knee toward your chest, then lower it back down. Repeat with the other leg. You can do this slowly and gently, focusing on controlled movements rather than speed. This exercise targets your hip flexors, quadriceps, and core muscles, which all play a role in supporting your joints. Plus, it's a great way to keep your legs strong and mobile. You don't need to aim for perfection or a specific number of reps. Just focus on quality and form. It's all about giving your muscles the chance to get stronger without putting too much strain on your joints. The next technique we'll explore is range of motion exercises, and these are especially important when it comes to joint health. As we get older, it's easy for our joints to lose their range of motion, making movements like bending, reaching, or turning more difficult. The goal of range of motion exercises is to help your joints move freely and comfortably, without stiffness or pain. One effective range of motion exercise you can do is a wrist and ankle circles. While seated or standing, extend your arms out in front of you and gently circle your wrists in one direction for a few seconds. Then reverse the direction. This simple movement helps maintain flexibility in your wrists, which can be especially helpful if you experience stiffness in your hands. Similarly, if you're seated, Lift one foot off the ground and gently circle your ankle in one direction. Then reverse. This helps with flexibility in your ankles and feet, which are vital for walking and balance. For your shoulders, a shoulder roll can do wonders. While seated or standing, shrug your shoulders up toward your ears, then roll them back and down in a circular motion. Repeat this several times, and then reverse the direction. This movement helps to maintain the mobility of your shoulder joints, which can become stiff over time. Another excellent range of motion exercise is the neck tilt. Sit tall and gently tilt your head toward one shoulder, feeling a stretch along the side of your neck. Hold for a few seconds, then slowly return to the center. Repeat on the other side. This is particularly helpful if you have stiffness or tension in your neck, which is common for people dealing with arthritis or joint discomfort. The beauty of range of motion exercises is that you can do them throughout the day, in short bursts. You don't need to set aside a specific time for them. Just do a few circles here and there when you're sitting or standing, and your joints will thank you for it. One more thing that's really helpful for maintaining joint health is posture and alignment. We often forget how much our posture affects the health of our joints. If you're slumping or hunching over, it can put extra pressure on certain areas of your body like your back, knees, and hips. By focusing on keeping a good posture, you can reduce the stress on your joints and keep them feeling better for longer. Here's a quick tip. When you're sitting, try to sit with your feet flat on the floor, your knees at a 90-degree angle, and your back straight. Imagine there's a string pulling the top of your head up toward the ceiling. This alignment helps evenly distribute your body weight and prevents unnecessary strain on your joints. If you spend a lot of time standing, try to shift your weight evenly between both feet and avoid locking your knees. A slight bend in your knees, combined with a small hip shift from side to side every now and then, can help reduce joint stress. As you work on strengthening your muscles, improving your range of motion, and maintaining good posture, it's important to remember one thing. Consistency is key. You don't need to do all of these exercises every day, but doing a few of them regularly can add up to significant improvements over time. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a big difference in how your joints feel and how easily you can move. The important thing is to stick with it, be patient with yourself, and listen to your body. Now, let's take a quick moment to think about something crucial. How can we keep up this routine without feeling overwhelmed? It's one thing to know what to do, but sometimes it's about making these movements a natural part of your daily life. In the next part, we'll dive into strategies for staying consistent with gentle movement therapy and building a daily habit that works for you. These will be small adjustments that can make it easy to stay on track and help you enjoy a better quality of life with less pain and more mobility. Stay with me. We're almost there. Part 3. Final points and conclusion. Now that we've talked about the importance of breathing, gentle stretching, muscle strengthening, and range of motion exercises, let's explore how to make gentle movement therapy an effortless part of your everyday life. The real power of this practice lies in how consistently you can incorporate these movements into your routine. It's about making small, sustainable changes that become habits. Let's take a look at some simple, practical strategies to help you stick with this so you can enjoy lasting relief and better joint health. One of the easiest ways to stay consistent is to set a time each day for your movements. You don't need hours or complicated schedules, just a short window of time where you can focus on your joint health. Maybe it's first thing in the morning when you wake up, or perhaps right after breakfast when you're already sitting down with a cup of tea or coffee. The key is to make it a regular part of your day, just like brushing your teeth or having your meals. When you have a set time, it's easier to remember, and you're more likely to stick with it. If you're not sure where to start, try setting aside just 10 to 15 minutes. You don't need to do everything we've covered in one go. Pick a few movements, maybe some gentle stretches, a couple of seated marches, or a few shoulder rolls. Doing a small amount consistently is more effective than trying to do everything all at once and burning out. Another trick to help you stay consistent is to pair your movements with something you already do. For example, while you're waiting for your kettle to boil or your coffee to brew, you can do a few simple stretches or ankle circles. Or while watching your favorite TV show, try some seated leg raises or even some gentle neck tilts. It's all about finding little pockets of time throughout your day where you can sneak in a movement or two. Before you know it, you'll have added more activity to your day without feeling like you have to carve out extra time. Now let's talk about another important factor: mindset. As we get older, it can sometimes be easy to feel discouraged or frustrated with how our bodies are changing. If you experience joint pain or stiffness, it can be tempting to think that it's just something you have to live with. But gentle movement therapy is all about shifting that mindset. It's about empowering yourself and taking control over your health. Even though you might not be able to change everything all at once, you do have the power to make small changes that can help improve how your body feels. That's why it's so important to be gentle with yourself and celebrate the small wins. Maybe you'll notice that you're able to bend down to tie your shoes with less discomfort, or you might find that you can walk a little longer without feeling sore. These are the victories that matter. And even if you don't see huge changes right away, remember that it takes time. Consistency is what leads to those long-term benefits. Another powerful way to stay motivated is by tracking your progress. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. Just jot down how you're feeling before and after your movement sessions. Maybe note any changes in your pain levels, flexibility, or energy. Over time, you'll begin to see patterns, and you might notice that the movements are helping in ways you hadn't even realized. It can be so motivating to look back at your progress and see just how far you've come. Also, remember that you're not alone in this journey. If you're finding it challenging to stay motivated or you just want to feel more connected, consider joining a community, whether it's online, in person, or with a friend or family member. Having someone to share your experiences with can make the journey feel a lot more rewarding. You might even find that having a friend to practice gentle movements with makes it more fun and helps you stay on track. Before we wrap up, let's remind ourselves of the big picture here. Gentle movement therapy is all about feeling better and improving the quality of your life. It's not about pushing yourself to be perfect or doing anything extreme. It's about doing what feels good for your body and being kind to yourself. It's about giving yourself permission to take care of your joints, muscles, and overall health in a way that's manageable and sustainable. By incorporating these gentle movements into your daily routine, you're not just easing pain in the moment, but you're also working toward long-term joint health and mobility. As you strengthen your muscles, improve your range of motion, and focus on mindful movement, you'll be giving yourself the best chance to continue enjoying the activities you love. Whether it's walking, gardening, playing with grandchildren, or simply enjoying a peaceful morning without discomfort. And remember, even the smallest changes can make a huge difference. So, if you've been feeling a bit discouraged, just know that every little bit you do is progress. There's no need to aim for perfection. Just aim for consistency, and the results will follow. Before I let you go, I want to leave you with one last thought. You have the power to improve your joint health. With each gentle movement, you're investing in a better quality of life, and it's never too late to start. Even if you're just beginning, the important thing is that you've taken the first step. You're already on your way to feeling better, and I'm so proud of you for making that decision. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you feel inspired to start incorporating these gentle movements into your routine. If you found this video helpful, please like it and feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your journey with gentle movement therapy. And don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tips on how to stay healthy and active at any age. Here's to living your best life no matter where you're starting from. Because with gentle movements, you can achieve a whole lot of joy and freedom in your body. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.